I brought out all my camp sleeping gear today. Stick around and I'll tell you how you can sleep like a baby at camp. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. As you can see, I brought sleeping bags, cots, and camping mattresses today. And I want to talk to you guys about my camping sleeping setup so you can get some ideas to have a better sleep at camp in your future camping trip. Here's some background about me. I've been tent camping for over 30 years and I've never really cared about how I slept, especially when I was younger. Back in the days when I was younger, I would just sleep on sleeping bags, on the ground, in the car, on hammocks, wherever I could find a place to sleep, I would sleep and I'd be okay. But now that I'm a little bit older, I'm a little bit more picky about how I sleep at camp so I can avoid body aches and back aches. I've been testing out different sleeping configuration for the last year and I think I found the perfect combination for me that helps me get the most comfortable sleep at camp. The game-changing moment for me happened last summer when Xped sent me some of their mattresses to try out. I feel so refreshed and a whole new person every time I sleep on their mattresses. It feels like as if I'm sleeping on clouds. Let's take a look on why Xped mattresses are some of the best in the industry. To start out, it comes in various size and thickness. I have with me the MegaMat 10 and MegaMat 10 Duo. The number in the naming scheme indicates the thickness. In this case, 10 means 10 centimeter, which is the most popular thickness for campers. The MegaMat 10 is meant for one person while the MegaMat 10 Duo is meant for two people. I'm 5'11" and the standard sizing of the MegaMat 10 is pretty comfortable for me. It's my go-to camping mattress when I'm solo camping. The Duo is a two-person mattress and the standard size fits my wife and I comfortably. If you like a little more space on your mattress, Xped also provides mattresses with longer length and wider width. So the question is, should you get two single mattresses or one dual mattress when camping with a partner? My vote is to get two single mattresses, and here's the reason why. Does your partner move around a lot when they sleep? For me, I don't move around that much when I sleep, so I'm a pretty easy sleeper, but my wife likes to move around here and there when she sleeps. Luckily for me, that doesn't bother me that much, but for some people, that might be a deciding factor on whether to get two single mattresses or one dual mattress. When you're using a dual mattress, you can feel your partner's movements when they move around or when they step on the mattress. However, if you get two single mattresses, you won't feel your partner's movements. Your mattresses are independent, so you'll be able to sleep soundly. Another advantage of having two single mattresses is that you can separate the mattresses, creating a center space for you to walk and hang out. But that's not even the deciding factor when I think about which mattress to bring to camp. The deciding factor is how easy it is to pack the mattress. Inflating the mattress is easy because it's self-inflating. You just have to leave it out and it will automatically inflate in an hour. You can also make it more firm by pumping air into the mattress. I'm impatient, so I usually just pump air in my mattress right away to inflate it. I recently got the Claymore blower and this blower is really powerful. I'm able to make the mattress firm in just about a minute. At the end of camp, you have to press all the air out of the mattress as you're rolling it up. It's pretty easy to press out all the air of the single mattress. Once all the air is pressed out, it rolls up into a compact form. With the dual mattress, I always find myself putting way more effort than necessary to press out all the air. It takes me a couple of rolls to press out all the air. Even then, I still feel like there's some air left in the dual mattress. It's way more difficult to roll up and it's not as compact as the single mattress. So every time I use the dual mattress, I really dread rolling it up and packing it away. Although I find the MegaMat 10 to be an extremely comfortable mattress, my wife finds it to be too soft. Even when the mattress is fully pumped with air, she still finds it to be too soft and prefers something more firm. She likes a firm sleeping surface, but she definitely does not want to sleep on the ground. We thought about cots as a solution, so we got some DoD cots. They were fine initially, but the more I used them, the more I started to dislike them. DoD cots are really low to the ground and it does not hold a lot of tension. When you sit on the cot, your bottom's almost touching the ground. I brought these cots to Snowpeak Way 23 in Tyke Valley and I decided to get a new cot right after this trip. The cot was so low to the ground that I can feel the cold air from the ground creeping through my sleeping bag. I had a very uncomfortable sleeping experience on that trip. Then I got a snowpeak cot, and I can tell you that the quality of the product and my sleep quality has tremendously increased. The snowpeak cot is higher off the ground and has a sturdiness to it like no other cots. It's really easy to set up. The frame extends to let you connect the lining of the cot. The lining of the cot is made out of the same fabric as the low beach chair, so it doesn't stretch and lose tension over years of usage. I can sit on the cot without feeling like my bottom is about to touch the ground. The cold air from the ground doesn't affect me any longer when I sleep on the snowpeak cot. My wife really loves the snowpeak cot because it helps her with her back pain. But after using the snowpeak cot for a while, I found it to be a little too firm for me. So I added the Xped Mega Mat 10 on top of the cot, and it was a match made in heaven. The Mega Mat 10 provides additional insulation from the ground air while also providing me comfort. I could sleep on it for days and not feel any body aches or back pain. My wife, however, still prefers to sleep on the snowpeak cot only because she likes the firmness of it. So I suggest that we try to add a snowpeak mattress instead of the Xped on top of the snowpeak cot to see how it goes. The snowpeak and Xped mattress are very similar. One of the difference is that the snowpeak mattress is 6 cm in thickness compared to the Mega Mat's 10 cm thickness. My wife loves the combination of the snowpeak mattress on top of the cot. It feels like our firm mattress at home when we sleep using this combination, so she's extremely happy with it. I slept on the snowpeak mattress on top of a snowpeak cot, and I found this combination to be pretty good. It didn't make me have any back pain or body aches when I wake up in the morning. But I still prefer the Xped mattress over this because it feels softer. The only downside to this combination is that the snowpeak cot is pretty big and heavy to carry to camp. I think it's totally worth the trade-off because of the sturdiness of the snowpeak cot's frame. One of my friends is a Helinox cot user, and he tried the snowpeak cot for the first time and commented how stable the snowpeak cot was compared to his Helinox. You can turn around and move around in the snowpeak cot without feeling that it's gonna tip over. So the snowpeak cot is a really awesome camping cot, and I highly recommend you get one. Let's move on and talk about sleeping bags. I've used many sleeping bags throughout my years of camping, and I finally settled on these sleeping bags that you see in front of you. I have the Snowpeak SS Single, the Snowpeak Ofuton Y LX, and the Nanga Rabaima W1000. My go-to sleeping bag for the summer is the Snowpeak SS Single. It has a temperature rating of 41 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect for summer camping, and it folds up really nicely so that way you can use it as a pillow. I also use this sleeping bag year-round in my Airstream base camp. I use it as a blanket rather than a usual wrap around your body style sleeping bag. The best part about this sleeping bag when using in the base camp is that dog fur does not stick to it as much. For camping in colder temperatures, I like to use Snowpeak's Ofuton Wide LX. This sleeping bag feels more like a traditional Japanese sleeping mat with a blanket. It feels thick and encompasses your whole body. There are zippers that allows you to peek your feet out during warmer temperatures. You can unzip the top side of the sleeping bag completely and use it as a blanket. Or you can join two sleeping bags together with the zipper on the side to make a dual sleeping bag to share. The Ofuton sleeping bag is really versatile. I love how wide it is and how it allows me to move around comfortably in the sleeping bag. It definitely doesn't feel like you're using a sleeping bag. It feels more like you're using a sleeping mat with a blanket on top. I really like this sleeping bag, so I highly recommend you get it. Now let's move on to the Nanga Rabaima W1000 sleeping bag. Nanga is a Japanese brand that's been established since 1941. They're known for their lightweight sleeping bags with a low temperature rating. The Rabaima weighs in at 5.5 pounds with a temperature rating of 5 degrees Fahrenheit comparing to the Snowpeak Ofuton 7 pounds and 37 degrees Fahrenheit temperature rating. The Rabaima is filled with duck down, making it lightweight while keeping you warm in low temperatures. It's my permanent sleeping bag that I store in the iCamper, and the reason why that is that it packs down really thin, making it easy to close the iCamper with the sleeping bag inside. The Rabaima is a sleeping bag for 2 people. We slept in almost freezing temperature with this sleeping bag, and it kept us warm throughout the night even without a heat source in the iCamper. I tried sleeping with the Rabaima by myself one time, but it just wasn't as warm as when I was sleeping it with my wife. And the reason for this is that it used body heat to create a warm temperature inside a sleeping bag. So When I have some empty space in the sleeping bag when my wife is not with me, that body heat is gone. Nonetheless, the Robaima is an excellent sleeping bag for winter camping. It's even a better choice if you're looking for something lightweight that can pack down into a small package. Overall, the best sleeping combination for me is to use a snowpeak cot paired with an Xped mattress along with the snowpeak Ofuton sleeping bag. The cot provides clearance from the ground for sitting, laying, and preventing cold ground air from affecting my sleep. The Xped MegaMat 10 provides a soft sleeping surface that prevents body aches and back pain. Lastly, the Ofuton provides warmth and comfort like a mat and blanket that you would use at home. With all of that being said, everybody has their own sleeping preference. You should take all the points that we talked about for all these sleeping products and make the right decision for your sleeping needs. Let me know about your sleeping setup and how you sleep better at camp in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.